Hey guys, Ability44 here, and yeah. It's not the same one, but that's some Mountain Dew over there. It's actually collector's edition. This is what I was talking about in my last video, being like, y'all know what's over there. So we got this one, Supernova. Y'all might actually remember these. Voltage and Revolution. These are not on the market anymore. They're kind of like my collector editions, I guess. Yeah, guys, so in my last video, y'all might have seen that I was acting like I was on crack. This is called my average mind, okay? Now, that's what I used to be like, and I love being like that. It's fucking happy as shit. I can tell you, for certain, was not on any type of drug, so get that out of your mind right now. But I did realize that there was a lot of likes on my last video, and I asked y'all to like the video if y'all wanted to hear about what's happening in my life. So anyways, first off, y'all see that I'm in a new place. I'm going to explain that first. Also, there's a 32-inch television over there. It's damn sexy, but I have nowhere to put it. So yeah, let's start off with what's going on in my life. New place. Let's start there. My roommate, Edgar, moved out. He might have moved out. It was like, you know, he was like, hey, dude, I'm moving. And I'm just like, shit, there goes having my rent. And then he starts, like, he says, tomorrow. And I'm just like, fuck my life. So, there goes a lot of money down the drain that I was going to spend on other things. This is about a month or so ago, maybe, if that. But then I have to try to find another roommate so I won't have to, like, you know, pay out so much money or whatever. Because if y'all have lived on your own, you know that rent's a bitch. So, yeah. So I find a new roommate. Just so happens that my landlord's daughter's boyfriend is looking for a place because he's living over at his uncle's. He doesn't like his uncle, so I'm like, okay, yeah, let's meet the guy. He seems like a really great guy and everything. About 3 days after living at my place, turns out he's a drunk, okay, like a violent drunk. So pretty much he threatens to punch me in my face a couple times and break my fingers for touching a beer that I was just going to take up to my room. And, you know, like, I was going to take the case up to my room because there were Crystal's beers, and, you know, she wanted me to not let him touch them. But then we broke up that same weekend, and she's like, yeah, I didn't say that. I didn't say that Mike couldn't have any. So, of course, I find myself in a whole load of shit in that situation. So I'm just like, I'm moving the fuck out. So, pretty much, I move. Now, he's got it. He's got the old place. So, yeah, that's the whole moving situation. There's a lot more in that and everything. But that's all I care to go into for detail. Now, on to the next topic. A lot of people have been asking me about the whole Crystal situation. How's my girlfriend? Well, we're not dating anymore. So, yeah, that kind of sucks to say, but, you know, it happened, you know. So, we're not dating anymore. I still fucking love her. Like, seriously, I mean, I don't, like, oh, God. I don't want to, you know, talk shit about her, you know. But, like, the things that she did were kind of fucked up. So, I'm going to get into that now. Pretty much, you know, it was like a really off and on relationship. Our first video that y'all could see was made on July the 9th, I believe. So, we were talking at least for a very long time. Then we dated for a week. I thought that was going all good, you know, up until the day where she stayed over at my place. I mean, she had stayed over, you know, before and everything. Like, you know, it's... why the fuck not? You know, keep in mind, me and her never did anything on those nights. Just keep that in mind. She's not a slut or anything, and I'd hate for people to think that about her. But she stayed over, we chilled, we watched a few movies, all that shit, you know, whatever. You know, it was a great time. I had a lot of fun with her. You know, I loved the girl. I loved chilling with her. I loved being with her. You know, I loved how she just could kind of like cuddle up all close to me and be like, oh my God, I'm so comfortable in your arms. And I'm just like, yeah, that's the way it should be, you know? So, whatever. Now that's gone for me, because I like to cuddle up in my arms too. I mean, I like that kind of shit. I don't know. But, you know, anyways, on this night, it's pretty much me, her, and Cody, because, you know, that was actually the first time that she had ever met Cody and all that shit. We had a couple beers. We played Rock Band and all that. And this is still when my roommate was living there. My he was still living there and everything, and he's still living there. But anyways, um, then we wake up after we had spent, she had spent the night and Cody had spent the night. So we wake up. Of course, he chills downstairs. He's not going to sleep in the same bed as me and her. That would just be creepy. But yeah, I mean, there's some more that happened that night, but it's not going to go into any detail in a video. So pretty much, we all wake up. Me and Cody get her breakfast because she's kind of hard to wake up and everything. And we get breakfast ourselves, of course. We get her coffee and all that shit. So then, everybody's awake. We're like, okay, so I guess we're going to go to the mall now because there's really nothing to do where I live except for go to the mall, see the star, fuck, play RuneScape. Done! And other internet games. But for me, it's RuneScape. So, yeah. Anyways, so we go to the mall. We have a great time. I mean, we all have a great time the whole day. Okay. Then we go to the movie Red Steel. She's texting in the movie, and I'm just like, come on, put down your phone. Let's go up all close together. Let's watch this fucking movie, Like, and I ask her, is everything okay? And she's just like, yeah, everything's okay. Little smile. And, that night she was chilling with her dad. Okay, so I don't really know if she was chilling with her dad or not. So, in my mind, now, like, back in the movie and everything, I thought, yeah, she's chilling with the dad. Whatever. So, but now it's like, she could have been chilling with her ex-boyfriend that night. So, yeah. But, she's texting throughout the whole fucking movie. And then, the movie gets over. We start walking down, and, Cody takes her over to back to her place, because she was going to chill with her dad that night. Okay? So, we get to her door, and she's like, I'm breaking up with you. And I'm just like, fuck, no. I mean, I don't freak out that bad, but in my mind, it was like, what the fuck's going on here? And we just have, like, a great time. But then, I was just like, what? Why? Why are you breaking up with me? What happened? And she's just like, you're immature, you think about sex too much. What was the last one? Yeah, think about sex too much. Okay, just on that topic, I'm a fucking guy. I have a penis, I mean, that shit happens. I like sex. Immaturity level. Okay, maybe in a few places, but I have a fuck ton of responsibility, and I like to be myself, I like to be this person that you're seeing on the webcam right now. So, I guess maybe my excitedness came off as immature or something. Fuck if I know. And damn it, I wish I could remember that fucking last one. I was thinking about sex too much. Immature. I can't remember, but I know there was like 3 main reasons that she was just like, I didn't want to date you anymore. I want to break up. And I'm just like, no, like, okay, think about it. I was like, hey, think about it. Call me up later tonight, after chilling with your dad, and, we'll see what's up. So, everything's like freaking going crazy that night. So I go work out with Cody at the gym, and, I mean, I'm just, everybody has been telling me, just end it with this girl, she's, like, so off and on all the time, and, like, it drove me crazy, honestly. But, I mean, I like that kind of, I just fucking loved her so much, I mean, I still do, and I want to just, I want everything to be okay with her, even if she is with her ex-boyfriend, but she's not, she's not in any type of relationship on Facebook or anything, but I'm getting to that. So pretty much, whatever, from right there. Okay, then me and, well, pretty much was, my friends had told me, oh, just end it with this girl, blah, 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 all this shit. I'm just like, fuck, that's not gonna happen. So, then I text her later that night, be like, hey, are you gonna call? Are you still up? And she's just like, I'm watching a movie. And I'm just like, well, can't you put it on pause or something? I mean, this is kind of a big thing, you know. And she's like, and then she texts back, I'm with my dad, you know. And her and her dad, you know, I mean, they have like this connection. It's awesome, you know. And she doesn't really get to see him that much, but I mean, like, it's more than what I get to see my mom. But, you know, she doesn't really get to see him as much as she wants to. But I believe that she was using that as an excuse to chill with her ex-boyfriend. But anyways, so how I find out about the whole ex-boyfriend thing is pretty fucked up. Okay, a lot of y'all don't know that I have sold my car to pay for a lot of shit. But I realized that she had left some of her stuff over from the time that she had spent the night, you know, with her, me, and Cody. So I walk like 5 to 6 miles over to her place to give this shit back, you know, and she tells me that Matt is going to be up there, and, you know, he'll be able to get it for me. He wasn't. I get to the door, ring the doorbell, expecting Matt, you know, but Crystal answers the door, and she takes the stuff. She's walking back to put it by this table thing in her house, you know. While she's walking back, fucking Zach, her ex-boyfriend, pulls up, and I'm just like, my whole facial expression, I was like, you know, oh, Crystal answers the door, you know, I might be able to make out something, you know, maybe everything's okay now. But, you know, I'm like, oh my god, and then he pulls up, Zach pulls up, and I'm just like, you know, and she sees my facial expression just change, and she's like, what's wrong? I'm just like, fucking Zach just pulled up, okay? And you know, you can imagine the emotions that were just going through my mind. I was just like, oh my god, what the fuck is going on here, you know? Like, she said that she was going to the mall today, or that day, but she didn't say who with, so it was kind of like a secret, which kind of makes me think, oh my god, what the fuck? Was she texting her dad that night? Or was she texting this asshole? Okay, and this guy, Zach, he is the main reason that she dropped out of high school a month before she graduated. And she's just now thinking about getting back into college. I don't want him to enforce her, or to, like, you know, influence her to drop out of college as well, if she really wants to go through with this, you know? Like, that's just not the best thing for her. And I want the fucking best for her. And that asshole is definitely not the best. I mean, he's fucking stoned all the time. And, I mean, like, he's not a good guy. He's not a good person. You know, I mean, I'm not a good guy either. You know, I do some fucked up shit. I'm not gonna lie, you know. But, for me, compare me to this asshole, and I'm just like, I'm a bit higher. I believe, you know, I don't see what the fuck she sees in this dude, but whatever. Off that topic, that's how that whole thing happened, and that's what really fucked us. So, then, let's explain the painting job, okay? The painting job. I take this painting job with her stepdad, and, you know, I take this so that I'd be able to pay for our Halloween costumes, you know, a Halloween party that we were expecting to have over my place. You know, I take this painting job to make some money to where I'd actually be able to get this shit for me and her. But, you know, I mean, like, obviously I wasn't expecting, oh my god, fucking 10 text messages being like, hey, Crystal's status just changed to single on Facebook, while I'm out working my ass off painting. So I'm just like, what? You know, what the fuck is going on here? So I text her, I'm all like, what's going on? You know, you just changed your status to single, and we haven't even been able to talk since yesterday. You know, the time where Zach fucking pulls up and everything. And I'm just like, what's going on? You know, don't you want to try to talk this out or anything? Swallowed. When you get so excited, you can only handle yourself so much. So anyways, so I text her and I'm just like, we haven't even talked about this or anything, and you just change your status like that. Like, what the fuck is going on here? You know, and so pretty much I used the money that I got for putting it in my bank. So now it's just kind of sitting there. But whatever. I don't know. I mean, I honestly hope it just works back out some way, somehow, honestly, because, like, I really, really want to be with this girl. I mean, it's like my life's desire. So, that's the whole story. That's what's been going on in my life. It's crazy all the time. Oh, plus, okay, let's also throw this whole my rune log thing in there. My rune log is down at the moment. I'm trying to buy a new server, you know, I mean, it's not really down, but it's just like, we're doing shit on it, you know, and I'm trying to get a new server to where I can switch everything over, to where it'll run faster and all this shit, and, you know, that's what's been going on as well, and we're just trying to figure out a lot of stuff on there. And when you have to work around, like, lots of different time zones and wait for people to get on, you're usually very, very tired at the end of that. So, you know, because, like, you get some people that live on the West Coast that when they're able to talk, it's like the end of the night. It's like 1 o'clock for me, but 10 o'clock for them. So then I'm just like, okay, well, let's talk until about 12 or something and try to get some of this shit worked out. And then at 12, it's 3 o'clock for me. And then England people are waking up. So people in England I have been talking to for that. So yeah, it's kind of crazy at points. But you know, we're going to have everything pretty much worked out very, very soon. That's why the site is pretty much like kind of unavailable right now. The forums are offline, but the site's kind of like unavailable. We are going to open up some of the site to y'all very shortly, give it about a week or so. But you know, it's kind of like, it's almost there. So I want to be like, yeah, let's open some of this up, but not all of it. So yeah, we're trying to figure out how to do all this correctly now as well. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole story about everything. That's what's been going on in my life. So yeah, if you want more videos like this, I guess leave a comment. If you have any strong feelings about my crazy life, or crazy week, actually. I mean, this was all in a span of a week, you know? It's just kind of like, oh my god, what the fuck am I gonna do through all this? So, 1 week of my life, that was it, you know? That's fucking shit. I hope my life gets a lot better. But anyways, yeah, if you have any strong feelings about what's been going on in my life, leave a video response. I'd like to hear what y'all think. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah, so that's about it, you know. Thanks for watching this video. I'll be making that botting video when they get rid of 98% of bots tomorrow. So look forward to that. I'll give y'all a major update on that. I'm really fucking excited about that shit. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will talk to y'all next video. Peace.